Then there's the utter misery that is college radio, where they apparently just let any bewildered freshman wander into the booth and try to run a radio station. College radio can pretty much be summed up in 5 words. Dead air. Dead air.
Broadcasting from the Way Hall Studios.
It's the greatest learning experience you've ever tuned in on.
Mic check 1, 2. Hello? Is this thing, like, on? Are we, like, live?
It's 90.5 WASU FM Boone.
I was told that I could listen to the radio at a reasonable volume.
Could you define reasonable? More of your music's next on 90.5 WASU.
Your college, your station, your music. 90.5 WASU, wasurocks.com.
We cut the legs off of our pants, threw our shoes into the ocean.
This morning, Wood, I'm your host, John, here with Britt, Courtney, and Jillian. And actually, off mic, we've been having quite an interesting discussion this morning, talking about bromance. And guys, Matt's laughing already. And guys, if you know what bromance is, or if you don't know, actually, let me explain it to you. Bromance is when we get really, when two heterosexual guys are very close and they go out on what we call mandates. Okay, we go out to, it could be to the bar, it could be to a sporting event. It's just the two of you. It's called a mandate, apparently. I never understood how this all came about, Matt, to be perfectly honest. I thought it was just hanging out, but, you know, to each their own, I guess, new trends or whatever going on. Yeah, exactly. You got that right. But, so, I want to get the ladies' take on bromances. How do y'all feel about bromances?
My boyfriend has several bromances. And he went on a ski trip right after New Year's, and I was still up there, and, you know, I was debating whether or not to go up with them, because it was him and a couple of his guy friends, and, you know, and finally his friend went ahead and made the decision. He was like, you know what, it's going to be a bro trip. And I was like, such a bromance. You know, they're going to go up there and bond and ski together. And it's exactly what they did. And I kind of laughed at them because, you know, him and his best friend Lyle have a complete bromance. You know, they go out, they hang out, they hug, you know, the man hug. There's nothing like a good man hug.
Why are you shaking your head, John?
Man hugs. I mean, I just...
Are you for them or against them?
It just happened.
It just happened. Like, I mean, I'll tell you what, Matt. Let's get you on the mic over here, and you know, Michael, we'll get you over here too, because I need some help on this, discussing this one. We're going to share some mics here in the studio. So, all right, here's my take on the whole deal. Like, if I want to hang out with a guy, I'm not going to consider it a date. I mean, Matt, am I right here?
Exactly. That's just awkward. That defies man nature.
No, a date is a social engagement.
Yeah, but we wouldn't call it a date. Just like, we're going to go hang out.
Yeah, like, I'm not going to call up my buddy and say, hey, man, let's go on our date. All right, you ready to go? I'm going to come pick you up at 7. I mean, that just, it doesn't work that way.
And make sure to look nice.
And make sure, I'm going to dress up. Make sure you get your tie on, okay? I don't see that working very well at all. I mean, Matt, do you go on man dates?
No, I don't. I mean, I've heard that. I'm in a fraternity, so I've heard the whole bromance term. But like, I don't plan things out with guys. It just happens.
Exactly. Now, Courtney, are you familiar with the whole bromance deal?
I first learned about the word bromance from MTV. Because they have a show with Brody Jenner on there with a bunch of guys.
Right.
And it's called bromance. I don't know. I just think it's a little, I don't know, absurd. Why are you going to classify something as bromance? I mean, you're just hanging out. And I don't know. I just don't like the term. It just...
Well, I think a mandate is just hanging out. Bromance might be a little bit more. It's just funny.
But see, wouldn't it take away, for instance, if we call it this a mandate, so then when a guy goes on a date with a girl, does that not take away the value of it? Is it really that is special to go on a date if you can go on one with another guy?
I don't know.
That's a good question.
I don't know, but I think on a mandate you have to do manly things.
Exactly. Exactly. I totally agree with you there. I mean, that's a must.
Yes.
I don't think going out to a nice restaurant to eat
or dinner and a movie.
Dinner and a movie. It
has to be an action movie. It has to be a sports bar.
Yeah.
I guess that works.
Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, I don't really see going to Paschetti's and then to the theater as necessarily a mandate, but I guess you could, but not really my forte there. So
wouldn't add a hug to it at the end of it though.
Yeah, and man hugs.
Yeah.
Man hugs. What's the big deal if a guy hugs another guy? And it's not something we plan. It's just for instance, you see football players do all the time. They slap each other on the butts and they can get away with that.
Oh my gosh, that bugs me.
Interesting discussion. Bromance. So is it a good thing, bad thing? Do we know? Or is bromance okay? And then just the whole slapping each other on the butts. That's the problem.
Maybe so.
Maybe so. Maybe that's what we're talking about then.
What about on the opposite end? What about like two girlfriends who are hanging out, that kind of thing?
Yeah, what do you call that? Chickmance?
Chickmance.
Let me go ahead before we tread into very dangerous. Before we tread into very dangerous waters here, let me just put it this way: a guy sees two girls hanging out as a good opportunity that maybe one of them will like me. You're waking up with Morning Wood on your college, your station, your music. 90.5 at WASU and wasurocks.com.
Don't be so.
The 80s taught us a lot. The end of the Cold War, the invention of computers, and how to walk like an Egyptian. Remember when life was real good?
Bueller.
Gnarly! If your parents used MTV as a babysitter, or you can remember what Michael Jackson looked like before his nose fell off, then get super freaky and head back to the 80s with me, Courtney Starr, Monday nights at 9 p.m. on 90.5 WASU.
WASU's been shocking you all this spring with the giveaways you love. With a winner nearly every hour, your chance could be next. Just listen for your cue to call at 828-264-4905.
Wait, I won? Wait, you serious? I'm glad, because I think I just lost my mind doing that.
Oh, it's no lie. We've got the tickets you love, and your chance to win could be next. Only on WASU.
Keep it locked. Your college, your station.
The world is a vampire.
Your music. 90.5 WASU and wasurocks.com.
Hey, this is Nathan.
Lindsay.
Justin. Joel. From the band Vertigo from Knoxville, Tennessee. You're listening to 90.5
WASU. Chicka chicka yeah!
90.5 WASU and wasurocks.com. What's up? It's Starbuck. The new movie Watchmen coming out this weekend. Everyone's talking about it. I'll let you in on a little secret. I'm getting ready to give away midnight premiere passes in just a second. So get your phones ready, okay? Good. Just be ready. It's Union County, Who I Am on 90.5 WASU.
Black night and blue smoke, white stars and pinstrokes.
Cast me out so I can feel it in another way.
On the moon, nerds get their pants pulled down and they are spanked with moon rocks.
So don't be a nerd. Keep listening to 90.5 WASU FM and wasurocks.com.
Well, we're doing it again. WASU's pre-spring break great ticket giveaway is here all this week to send you off to spring break with a smile. With Regal Cinema tickets to the midnight premiere of The Watchmen, as well as tickets to Medea Goes to Jail. And this wouldn't be a giveaway without concert tickets for Orange Peel shows. With artists such as Glitch and Trapper and the sold-out events of Annie DeFranco and Sound Tribe Sector 9. It's all this week inside the pre-spring break great ticket giveaway, only on WASU.
We're doing it big.